Thank you, Andre Colon, Aran, and Roman Lochu for becoming my patron. And thank you to all my patrons. Hello everyone, Dennis Wang here. Phrozen, a company that sells resin 3D printer, and Madworks, company that sells utility tools for model kits. They joined together and produced this Sonic Saber, an ultrasonic knife or ultrasonic cutter. And if you are like me that do custom action figures or kitbash, at some point in your work, some of you would have think that you might need an ultrasonic cutter. Okay, so without further ado, let's unbox this ultrasonic cutter or knife. Danger. As temperature of the device will be over 100 to 200 degrees, please do not touch it under any circumstances. Do not touch the blade before or after use, as high temperatures may cause burns. Okay. Now, it comes with level 5 cut resistant gloves. This is the warranty card and also the user manual. And this is the adapter, an Allen key, and also a spare bolt. Yes, we have an extra bolt and spare knife. And this is the ultrasonic knife. Now let's get this out. This is the power button, power plug, and okay, we could set the angle. Now I'm going to test this and cut several stuff that I usually use in my work, and we shall look at the result. And I'm going to test it on fabric first because I sometimes make small clothes for action figure. This is a normal utility knife. Now let's try the Sonic Saber, or more like Vibroblade from Mandalorian. Nope. And what about leather? This is with normal knife. Yeah, pretty easy. And with ultrasonic cutter. I guess it's better use normal knife then. And this is acrylic tube. Definitely would not work without using scriber. Okay, it kind of stuck. It seems like the knife melt this acrylic. Oh, okay. And it might take some getting used to these tools. Okay. What about this bamboo stick? Okay, so after a while, I haven't been able to cut this bamboo stick, but I managed to carve a very deep with this ultrasonic knife compared to the normal knife. So at least this is something. Now, what about this stick? Okay. Nope, maybe it is too soft. And I have this plastic plate here. Oh, I have to cut it at the right angle. Yes, this is might take some time to getting used to this. Now, this is interesting. Okay. Okay, I want to test it on this stick again. Okay. I guess the trick is don't dig in too deep. Start from the edge. See, very effortless. Definitely takes some effort with normal knife, but still you can cut it. And very effortless. I'm not using much pressure at all. Just letting the weight of my hand and this knife to cut through this stick. Now let's try to cut this resin print object, especially the support. And yes, I know we could use simply a nipper, but if you are using nipper, you will be having a hard time to get to the inside support here. And let's see how well this perform. Not bad. Now this is interesting. I do not have to cut it, but I could like scrape all the bumps from the support. Well, let me try to get closer. Here I'm not going to cut it, but I'm going to just scrape it back and forth. And this is very interesting. I never thought that I could use this. Yes, it's like I'm working with wax. You know, if you carving wax and you're using a hot knife, you try to smooth out the surface. I'm not turning on. See, nothing happens. Now, yes, I guess I could use this as a cutter, and usually after cutting some big support I will end up sanding it, but this also helps to smooth out the surface. Okay, I could also use this to carve the resins. Now this is very interesting. Maybe like doing some extra touch-up if my print is not giving a good result, or touch up some area that losing details during the cleanup process. Oh, let's try to cut out this letter. I mean this number 2. And try to smooth the surface. Okay, this is very interesting. So for resin print, this is not just to help you cut big support, but it could also help you to smooth the surface. And you don't even need to using the cutting motion like this. You simply like drag. See, I'm not giving any pressure. I'm just touch the surface with this knife here and do a back and forth motion. Now, this is a very useful tool, at least in my opinion. This could help me speed up my cleaning up process. Let's try something else. So I purposely print this object to have a elephant's foot. Now I'm going to try to cut the extra elephant's foot here. Wait, let me get a good position. Let me try the scraping motion. Yeah, I guess you don't need to try to cut the elephant's foot, or when you're trying to smooth the surface, simply back and forth motion like this also works really well. Okay, it got me thinking, judging from the design of the head here, maybe I could replace it with some rotary bits. Let's see, I'm going to try it. Well, this is the diamond head rotary bits, and the result is it doesn't work. I'm trying a smaller diamond head, and yeah, it also doesn't work. Sorry that I'm not showing the process that I scrape the inside of this model here in order to have it to fit inside, because it takes quite some concentration, because I'm not very used to this holding grip yet, but it definitely works. This is after touching up with this ultrasonic knife, and this one here is before. So what I do is I simply insert the knife and I do the scraping motion. I mean, I just trying to like scrape away the inside wall here, so it will have enough gap so it fits very nice. Now this is your airbrush, so you usually hold it like this. So if you often do airbrush, you might have a very fast adaptation with this motion, but It is definitely thicker than the airbrush, so I'm still not used to the thickness of this knife body. And if you ask me, I would say that this knife is very useful if you need to do some touching up. It definitely do quite a fast job here. And not that you cannot use a simple sanding or cutting or like using a normal nipper, but this definitely makes things faster. So here I'm not using any cutting motion, I just scrape it back. So this is to me like cutting tools and sanding tools becomes one. So should I call it Sonic Saber 2-in-1, cut and scrape? Because the result is quite good. And it definitely give me a faster working time, which is, time is money. So yeah, I'm liking this tool here, this ultrasonic knives from Phrozen and Madworks. So I guess that's it for this Sonic Saber test video. Let me know what do you guys think about this Phrozen collaborating with Madworks making ultrasonic knife. See you guys in the next video.